Oh honey, have you seen Prince Harry lately? Because if you caught that BBC interview, then you probably saw it too. He looked like a man completely unrecognizable, drained, hollow, haunted. Gone was that cheeky, fiery prince who once lit up the world with his mischief and charm. What we saw was a man on the edge, emotionally exhausted, and mentally detached from reality. You didn't need a royal insider to tell you something's very, very wrong. And then enters Thomas Markle Jr., Meghan's own brother, who didn't sugarcoat a thing when he was asked what, or better yet, who was behind Harry's downfall. His answer came in one bitter cutting breath. Meghan. According to him, Meghan isn't just influencing Harry. She's scripting his life like a Hollywood drama. He claims she's turning their real lives into her own twisted fairy tale, with herself as the new Princess Diana and Harry as her tragic, broken co-star. Can you imagine that? Every time Harry opens his mouth, it's as if someone backstage is cueing his lines. The spontaneity, the realness, all gone. Thomas Jr. swears it's like Harry is being directed. Every appearance planned, every sentence curated. And honestly, we're buying it. The guy who once laughed with the crowd, who danced at festivals and fought for real causes, now speaks like he's trapped in a war zone with his family, with the media, even with his own past. And while Harry's spiraling publicly, guess what Meghan is doing? She's glowing on social media, posting baby update, promoting her wellness brand, and releasing those genre-worthy podcast episodes about meditation and breakfast smoothies. She's painting a picture of pure bliss. Meanwhile, Harry looks like he hasn't smiled genuinely in years. The contrast is chilling. One half of the couple is living their best life, while the other seems like he's unraveling behind closed doors. Now, Thomas Markle Jr. doesn't mince his words. He says Meghan's obsession with Diana goes way beyond admiration. It's like she's trying to become her, buying similar domain names, giving interviews laced with vague royal persecution hints, carefully curating a narrative where she's the underdog princess fighting a ruthless system. But unlike Diana, Meghan lacks that warm empathy and natural grace. According to Thomas, all Meghan brings to the table is ambition, and lots of it. He says everything she does is for the camera, for the brand, for the attention. Even her most heartfelt moments, scripted, curated, packaged. And what's worse, Meghan's been slicing off her own family tree. Her father, the man who busted his back to pay for her education, who helped jumpstart her acting career, completely ghosted her siblings, same story. Everyone who knew Meghan before she was Duchess, before the red carpets and palace halls, has been cut out like old photos from a scrapbook. Remember her first husband, Trevor Engelson? Thomas does. The guy adored Meghan, but out of the blue, she just mailed his wedding ring back and vanished. No explanation, no goodbye. Just tossed him aside like an old prop. That didn't fit her new role. And now, Thomas swears the exact same pattern is repeating with Harry. He's being handled, molded, diminished, and According to those closest to them, it's only a matter of time before he's discarded. Just like everyone else who's outlived their use, there's this one moment that really made people stop in their tracks. Harry went on record claiming that King Charles, his own father, and unnamed government officials might not want him protected. That if he ever came back to the UK with Meghan and the kids, it could end in tragedy. Diana style tragedy. I mean, seriously, who says that about their own family without concrete evidence? And more importantly, who planted that paranoia in his mind? Paemius Jr. has no doubt. He says it's all Meghan. The fear, the delusions, the chilling us versus the world story. It's her storyline. She's spinning this grand victim narrative with herself as the wrong Duchess, Harry as the tormented prince, and the royal family as villains. And it doesn't stop there. Their public image has become a full-blown PR campaign of victimhood. Denied security. Mistreated by the firm, harassed by the press. But every time people start digging into the details, things don't quite add up. Even the late Queen herself, bless her, reportedly asked Meghan to stop using her royal titles for commercial gain. But Meghan, he plastered them everywhere from her website to product branding. She wasn't clinging to family. She was clinging to the fame that came with it. Thomas says Meghan never wanted to be in the royal family. She wanted to own it. She came in with her Hollywood glow up, hired her own PR team, brushed off centuries-old royal protocol like lint on her dress, and when things didn't go her way, she flipped the script and cried oppression. Meanwhile, the family who raised her erased. Thomas remembers exactly when Meghan started changing. It was after college, especially when she moved to Canada. That's when the warmth disappeared. Her tone shifted. The once sweet, grateful daughter became cold, dismissive, even downright cruel. She began treating their father like he was beneath her because she didn't need him anymore. Sound familiar? Same thing happened to Trevor. One day he was her world, the next gone. All because he didn't fit the glitzy new story Meghan was writing. To Thomas, it's not personal, it's strategic. Thomas Markle Jr. doesn't hesitate. To him, it's all cold strategy. Meghan doesn't treat people like people, she treats them like assets. And when those assets no longer serve her narrative, snip, gone. Forgotten. Her siblings cut off. Her father ghosted. Her ex-husband discarded. Her childhood friends nowhere in sight. It's like she's building this spotless, glittering version of herself. A perfect little fairy tale. But editing out every soul who knew her before the crown. And the only reason Harry hasn't been cropped out yet. Thomas has a brutal theory. He's still useful. That royal blood, those titles, that global name recognition, they're the keys to her spotlight. But Thomas is dead. Certain once those titles are gone, once Prince William finally strips that Duke and Duchess label off their names, everything will shift. Because without those titles, Harry becomes just another guy with a famous face. And Meghan, she loses her leverage. That, Thomas says, is when things will really start to fall apart. And let's talk about Harry again. 'Cause oh my god, that man is barely holding it together. This isn't just royal family drama anymore. This is a man spiraling into isolation, and it's happening in real time right in front of us. The Thomas believes it's all by design. Meghan, he says, carefully and systematically cut everyone out of Harry's life who might have helped him see the truth. William pushed away. Charles alienated. Old friends from the army faded into the distance. Now,